Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to talk about the necessary steps you'll need to take in order to start investing in the stock market. For a lot of you guys, you're already well on your way. You got your brokerage account set up, you're making investments, and you're doing well. So congratulations to you. But there are a lot of people out there who have no idea where to start. And the reason I know this is because I get a lot of Instagram DMs, emails from people telling me that. So I thought, why not make a video for beginners and walk you through, like I said, the necessary steps that you'll need to do in order to start investing in the stock market. 100 million Americans don't have any type of retirement accounts. That's 1/3 of our population, guys. Hopefully at the end of today's video, you guys will have a better understanding of what you need to do so you're not a part of that 100 million people. The first thing you need to do is figure out how you want to invest your money in the stock market. You got two different ways, in my opinion. You can hire somebody, a licensed financial advisor or a financial planner. You'll sit down with that person. They're going to ask you some questions about your financial goals, and then they're going to make some recommendations. You will be charged for that service, though. Either they charge you an upfront fee or they charge you per transaction they do for you, right? So you have to be aware of that, be comfortable with that, because you will be charged, right? The second way you can do it is on your own. And I call that self-directed. There are many brokerage accounts out there that allow you to invest on your own. And they're relatively inexpensive to use. So that's the first thing you need to do. You need to figure out, am I going to invest on my own, or am I going to hire somebody to do it for me? Now, if you decide you want to hire somebody, you got to understand these folks have minimum net worth requirements in order to do investments for you. They don't just do them for anybody. So when you go in there and talk to them, they're going to want to know what's your net worth, what's your liquidity position, how much money do you have to invest? Because like I said, they make their money off investing your money, either through a flat fee that they charge you on an annual basis or per transaction they make for you. And if you have a small amount of money to invest, it's not going to be enough for them to make a living. So you'll probably have to go with option 2, which is doing it yourself, which is not a big deal. In my opinion, I've done it for 20 years on my own without anybody helping me. And I've just done it on my own and I've done well. Number 2, you got to decide how much money you're willing to set aside each month or every 2 weeks or once a week that you'll be investing. Now, you can start investing with little as $100. So yeah, you got to determine how much money you got to invest. Like I said, even if it's $100 a month, get started, right? Because see, investing in the stock market, in my opinion, and investing for your financial future is a long-term strategy. That's the way I look at it. Now, it doesn't matter if you're 20 years old or 50 years old. You can start investing at any time. Number 3, you're going to have to figure out what you want to invest in. Now, if you've been watching my channel for any time, you'll know I'm a big proponent of index funds and ETFs. I'm not a stock picker. And for me, guys, I don't have time to be spending all day in front of the computer tracking companies and trying to figure out which company is going to have a profitable year which company is not going to have a profitable year. I just don't want to spend my time picking stocks and trying to be the expert. That's one of the reasons why I like ETFs and index funds, because I don't have to do that. I'll let somebody else be the expert. And ETFs and index funds have a great performance track record. It depends on the ones you get. The ones I stick to are S&P 500 ETFs and index funds. And they've done well for me, guys, over the last 20 years. So that's what I would advise you to consider and to stick with. Plus, they have a low expense ratio. And all that means is it's very low cost to be able to invest in ETFs and index funds, right? Compared to mutual funds, which are actively managed. ETFs and index funds are passively managed. So very low expense ratio to get started, right? And then the fourth thing I want you guys to think about is a commitment to doing this long term. As I mentioned, investing is a long-term thing. You can't do it short term, in my opinion, and to be effective. In order to get the full magnitude and the power of the stock market, you need to leave it in there long enough so the compounding effect of the stock market can grow your investments, right? So that's a big one. Number 4, commitment. You gotta commit to long-term investing. Now that, for me, guys, that was 20 years. And I was okay with that, because I knew at the end of that 20 years, if I invested the money properly, that I was gonna have a huge nest egg, which that's what happened for me. I'm not saying that'll happen for you, because obviously investing in the stock market, there's a risk associated with it. You know, it's not guaranteed, could lose value, etc. But what I've found in my research, when you look at the S&P 500 over the last 90 years, on average, the return has been between 8 and 10%. So if history holds up, it's fair for me to expect an 8 to 10% return going forward over time, right? I can't, because the stock market is going to go up, it's going to go down, sort of like a roller coaster at times, right? So you got to be prepared for that. And that's where that commitment comes in. So if you're prepared to commit, keep the money in there long term, be consistent. You got to continue to put money in. You can't just put $100 in and think, okay, I'm not going to do anything else. And then, in the next 10 years, that $100 is going to turn into, $100,000. It doesn't work that way. You got to consistently put the $100 in. Like I say, make a commitment in a dollar amount that you're able to put in on a monthly basis, and you just keep doing that over time, right? And then the fifth thing I want you guys to think about, the fifth step, is simply congratulating yourself. 100 million Americans have nothing saved for retirement. That's 1/3 of our population, guys. 100 million people. So I want you to congratulate yourself for getting through this video to this point. And I want you to congratulate yourself for getting ready to take action, set up that brokerage account, put your money in there, start picking your investments, and keep them long term. I think if you do that, you're going to give yourself a really, really great opportunity to build long-term wealth through the stock market. I have some videos that I talk about some of my favorite ETFs that I invest in. I'm going to link that video down in the description box as well for you guys who want to take a look at the ETFs that I invest in. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to the channel, share the video, smash that like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. If you want 2 free stocks, Webull is going to give you 2 free stocks when you open a new Webull brokerage account, put at least 1 penny in that new account. They're going to give you 2 free stocks valued up to $3,300. There's a link in the description box of this video. Guys, go get that free stock and go get that free money. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, We talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.